Science.
And 1, 2.
Woo!
Dance.
How?
Hey kids, Professor Marbles here. We are in Kennedy Space Center and we're gonna do an experiment with one of their scientists here. Let's go! Away!
This is called tricky science. So these are all science experiments you guys can do at home to trick your friends and family into learning science. Okay, so this first experiment is called the power of observation. And hold on, let me get my other 2 cups here. Alrighty, so we have here these 3 cups. Now, I need to make sure you guys have observation skills. So just looking at these 3 cups, what can you observe about them?
2 of them are clear.
2 of them are clear.
And the other one is not.
The other one is not. Very good observation. What about you? What can you observe?
The blue one looks like it's slightly taller.
Okay.
The 2 clear ones are the same, the blue one's a little bit bigger.
Okay, very good. So I just have to make sure you have observation skills to make sure I can actually continue with the experiment. So very good, you passed the first test. So for this experiment, I'm going to pour water into one of these 3 cups. And using those wonderful observation skills I know you have, you're gonna tell me which cup has the water in it, okay?
All right.
You think you can do it?
Seems easy enough.
Okay, let's see. It is called tricky science, so there might be a little trick to it. I'm gonna pour it here in this one, and I'm now going to shuffle. Now, which cup did I pour the water into?
The blue one.
Okay, just making sure. Make sure you made that observation, you know, you'd be surprised. Alrighty, which cup has the water in it?
The blue one.
Are you sure?
I feel like I'm wrong.
You feel like you're wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna be in there.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa!
So sometimes that happens too, but is that water?
No.
No, so I also forgot to tell you, and you guys didn't make a good observation. You didn't look like what was inside the cup. You know, you kind of failed at your observation skills there, but I put this super cool chemical called sodium polyacrylate, and as you can see, it's actually gonna start to form into the fake snow consistency. Have you ever seen that fake snow stuff?
Yeah.
Yes, so this is called sodium polyacrylate, but you know what it's most commonly used in?
No.
A diaper.
Oh!
So sodium polyacrylate is actually the chemical used in a diaper. When a child goes to the bathroom, you know, they gotta go and they gotta somehow absorb all that. It can actually absorb up to 800 times its weight in water.
Thanks, God!
It is super absorbent. But here we talk about NASA. So what does this stuff have to do with NASA?
How they go to the bathroom and spit deep into space.
Exactly! So when our astronauts go into space, they wear something called MAGs, maximum absorbency garments made from this. Now it's not called a diaper. The astronauts don't like it when we say that, so that's why we call them MAGs. But exactly this is what it is used. And it's so absorbent, you can actually use it in actual normal household things other than a diaper. You can use this if you ever were like in a garden or you were about to go out of town. You didn't have someone to feed your plants. Don't you worry. Cut up a diaper, you can use this and it'll actually keep your plants good. But yeah, so you can learn some science here with a diaper. Now, we have rice. This is uncooked rice, so do not eat this. But I have here today this chopstick. Now, we're gonna see how strong you guys are. I'm gonna actually put this in here and I want you to try to lift that for me or do a little deeper in there. Go ahead, try one more time for me.
Wow.
All right, so you were actually able to lift that up. Now, do you know why you were able to lift that up?
Is it more densely compacted?
Yes, so we actually created something called friction. Can you go like this with your hands for me? You're gonna actually start to feel some heat. You know why?
Motion of the 2 objects having against each other?
Yes, because you're slowly moving together, you're actually able to create heat. I'm gonna teach you guys how. You might be thinking maybe I use special rice, but I think you kind of knew how we do it, but I'm gonna show those of you who might not know. So it's not how much rice you put in, it's how you put it in, to where we'll make it tightly impacted in there to where we can actually create that friction. Now we're gonna just mix these 2, and this time we're gonna make it where you'll actually be able to lift the bottle, okay? Because she is super strong, so she was able to lift it, but we're gonna help you out, okay? I promise.
Take all the help I can get.
Yes.
I'm a strong boy. I'm a strong boy. Science. Science.
So we're gonna put a lot of rice in here. And so why do you think I need to tap down?
It's gonna, the rice will like pack down. You're gonna like limit the amount of air between all the rice.
Yes, that's correct. And a good way to think about this, so this is what it looks like when the visitor complex is very busy. So it's kind of compacted, but we're also gonna put more rice in here, but this time we're not gonna tap it down because it's a little busy at the Space Center, but not busy enough to where you have a little bit more room to walk around. But this is like super busy, summertime, hot, everyone's sweaty, everyone's just all together. All right, you wanna go ahead and give that a try for me? You think it's enough rice or not yet?
Oh, it's there.
Oh, it's there.
Wow.
So because we tightly compacted in there. Another way we can do this, can you guys go like this with your hands for me? Obviously, if I have this chopstick, I could easily just take it out if your hands are open. Now go ahead and make it tight for me, make it super difficult. Because you're creating that resistance, it actually makes it a lot harder for me to get that stick in there and a lot harder for me to get it out. And that's because you are creating that friction by making it super tight and compactful. It makes it a lot more difficult, but this is where the trick comes in. Now we're gonna put more rice in here, but this time I'm gonna have you do it and you're not gonna tap down. So you're just gonna put the rice there. I'll hold it down for you so it doesn't get tapped down. And so this is how you're gonna trick your friends. You see, all right, go ahead and try to lift that up. You're not gonna be able to do so because it's not as tightly compacted. You see, there's a little more people, but there's still a little more movement to be able to move around. And that is how you're gonna trick your friends with 2 bottles of rice and create friction.
Very cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a fun-filled day today.
Thanks, you too.
Of course.
Science rules!
Thanks so much for watching, kids. How incredible was that? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to always look for the science around you, and I'll see you in the next experiment.